Hi, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. I just want to give you a quick overview of how you compare to the competition, why they're beating you out in the Google search results, and things you can do to close that gap and overtake them. So I did a search here for roofers in Worcester, and your Facebook page came up. I'm at the 5th page of Google search results. So I followed that to get to your company website. I don't know if the server is down or there's a problem with the link right now. So what I'm going to do, just for comparison purposes, I just took the next website right after yours. It'll give you similar statistics so you can see what we're talking about. So when Google is looking at a website to rank it in search, it's looking at two different ways. One is the content. Now, it doesn't matter where the layout is of the pictures and the words. Google is just a computer, so the first thing it's going to do is just count all the words on the page. Google likes to see about 1,000 to 1,500 words on the page. Now, as it's counting, it's also looking for keywords, which is basically any kind of service or location that a customer is searching for. Now, this is where the number of the words on the page comes into play because you're only allowed one keyword for every 100 to 150 words on the page. Anything more than that, it's what we call keyword stuffing, and you get penalized by Google for that. So, for instance, if you just had a blank website and you just listed all the services you offer and then all the locations in the state of Massachusetts, the website would not rank very highly. The second factor that Google is using is what's called the authority or the popularity of the website. And that's basically other websites that refer back to this website. So to show you that, if I go back into my search, I'm just going to, the first thing you're going to do when you pop up is you're going to see this, what we call the Google Map Pack. Now, a lot of people think that in order to show up in here, it's based just on my location of where I'm searching from, but it actually has a lot more to do with the authority of your website to rank inside here. Also, in order to show up in this map, you need to fill out what's called your Google My Business profile, which is free. Any owner can do it. It's actually part of your Google Maps app now, so you can do it right from your smartphone. So then right below this is what we call the organic search results. This is where the higher the authority of your website, the higher you rank up on this list, and the more likely is a customer is going to click on you. So what I did is I just grabbed the top 3 sites on this list, ignoring all the directory sites like Angie's and Yelp. And what I do is I plug them into this program, which shows me the statistics. So for instance, I'm just going to be using EAW because they were right after you in the search results. So this is where you're going to see that the number of keywords that Google finds on the website, as well as the number of referring websites or referring domains that add to the popularity and authority of your website. So just for comparison, in the 5th page, this guy has 123 and 59. The top competitors have 166 and 63, 105 and 51, and 227 and 67. Now, it's important to keep in mind that it's not just a matter of numbers, it's a quality over quantity. So for instance, if we go inside to the keywords and look to see what's in here, you're going to see all the keywords and phrases that Google is finding on this site, as well as the volume, the number of searches per month that this phrase is being searched. So the object here is to do as much research as possible to find the most popular or highest volume keyword searches or phrases and make sure that we're including them on your website so that you're found. Then if we go back to the referring domains, there's 2 different ways that a website can refer back to your website. The first is what we call a link or a backlink. That's when a site refers to your site similar to either a news article that's written about you or a blog post if somebody writes about you. Even one of those sites that says, the top 15 roofers in the Worcester, Mass area, something to that effect. Now, this is where quality over quantity really matters because, for instance, if a site like Pizza Hut links back to your site, Google obviously knows that you're a roofer and you're not slinging pizzas, so it won't have any authority because it ranks the site as it refers back to yours for the strength that it's going to give your site based on how close it is to whatever it is profession that is referring back to you. Now, the second is what we call a citation, which is any time that your name, address, and phone number is being listed. Those are usually directory sites. The good news about those types of referrals is you can get those for free. You just need to find all the sites like Yellow Pages, Yelp, stuff like that, register and fill out all your business information, and then you can get listed on there, and that'll increase these numbers as well. So I know that was a whole lot of information. Um, if you want to go in any more detail about it and talk about how we can get those numbers up, get a basic website going that has as many keywords as possible and start getting some links so we can get you up in the ranking of Google so more people are clicking on your ads, I'd be more than happy to go over it. You can just give me an email or shoot me a call. Let me know what time and day works for you, and I can make myself available. Again, thank you, and I appreciate the opportunity.